Yeah, good afternoon, brothers. Biafrans, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. My name once again is Obeleze Chukwubikem. I have few things to discuss this afternoon here. Just few things to discuss. And it's going to be a quick one. This broadcast is not going to be more than 30 minutes. Yes, it's going to be a quick one. It's not going to be more than 30 minutes. But that 30 minutes will worth it because the information that I want to pass through right now is very, very important. And it is all about this struggle, all about those that are fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have a few questions to ask Biafrans this afternoon. This is not a full package program, but I am test running things. I am indeed test running things on this platform. I want to really make sure that things are in good shape. Preparing for the next program that is coming. That program that is coming will be very, very interesting. It's going to be onslaught against the enemies of Biafra. But since Facebook have been fighting me seriously, I am trying to do something. This afternoon, I want to ask those people who are fighting this struggle, those people who are fighting against our leader, do you really realize that fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is tantamount to fighting Biafrans all over the world? In case you don't know, you have to know it today, that the man you are fighting for is a man that represents a nation. He represents a nation. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just ordinary Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you used to know. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is standing as the figure, the nation of Biafra, which each and every one of us are craving for. Therefore, all these saboteurs that are fighting him up and down, front and back, sideways, I want to ask you people this question this afternoon. The man you are fighting against, that is fighting for your own freedom, for the freedom of your children and everybody, fighting him, does it makes you a hero? Fighting him, does it gives you money? Yes, I know it does give you money because the enemy are using you to fight against the man that is fighting for all of us. Fighting him, does it give us Biafra? No. Nnamdi Kanu, if he's not doing it right, why can't you do it right so that Biafrans can follow you? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't know how to do it, why are you fighting him? Why are you sabotaging his effort? Why don't you do it right? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not qualified, if he's a nobody to lead the Biafrans, why don't you, as a doctor, as a doctorate degree holder, come forward with your knowledge, with your wisdom to lead us and give us Biafra? He have said it times without number in his live broadcast. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have made the world to know that he needs someone who will do it better than him to come take over so that he can rest a little bit. It was his statement on one of his broadcasts. So this afternoon, this quick broadcast is coming to you, and I'm anchoring it, but Chukwu Kabiama is the host. My name is President Chukwubikem Mazi Obeleze Chukwubikem. That is my name. Now, Biafrans, coming to the real business of the day. Somebody is out there. His father and his mother are in the village. His family are in Nigeria, but he's living abroad. If there is any uprising, if there's any war right now, his father will be dead, his mother will be dead, his brothers and sisters will be dead. If the invaders of our land, our enemies, invade our land today and strike, their family members are going to be killed. Now you manage to escape, you run to Europe or America because it is an escape, thinking that you are safe there. then your family is here, down here in Biafra land. And you are always coming online, castigating, fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is that. You have turned Nnamdi Kanu as your topic. You have made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have become your nightmare. You don't sleep anymore because of your hatred of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu over his great achievement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have achieved a lot for Biafrans. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the reason why Biafra land is still at peace as it is right now. Before the coming of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a lot of things have happened on the ground. Now you that is fighting him, trying to bring him down, collecting money from the enemies. My question to you this afternoon, do you realize that fighting him is tantamount to fighting all Biafrans? You don't know that. Now I'm going to say it for you to understand it this afternoon. A man that thousands of people have, millions of people have brought out their life, have dedicated their life to die for, is a man that you are fighting. Therefore, you have to think and break it down to the lowest language that you can understand. Because whenever I watch internet and see people talking about a Nnamdi Kanu do this, Nnamdi Kanu do that, Nnamdi Kanu is this, Nnamdi Kanu is that, what used to come into my mind is one thing. The first thing that comes into my mind is this: as they are busy shouting Nnamdi Kanu is this, Nnamdi Kanu is that, what stops them from doing those right things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing wrong? What stops them from going to the right path, which they say is the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not following? What stops them from doing that, being that good leader that Nnamdi Kanu is not? These are the things that comes into my mind, but it sums into one question: why are you not taking the lead to make it right? You are not taking the lead to make it right, but you are castigating the person who is doing it well. Say that is not doing it well. Then my second question comes to you: before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came, where were you? Where were you before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came on board? What were you doing? Were you doing it good? Have you come out to take the lead for us to follow you? The question is no, you have not. You hide somewhere. This is how you people begin to tell him, come back to Nigeria, come back to Nigeria. If you're a man, you cannot be fighting for Biafra from another country. You cannot be fighting for Biafra on radio. You cannot be fighting for Biafra on internet. You cannot be fighting for Biafra on in the United Kingdom. Come back here, come and do it here, that we will see that indeed you are a good leader. This was the words of our enemies, all these traitors that filled everywhere in Biafra land. He came and was arrested. I don't want to go double into the who sold him and why he went into why he was arrested. Then all of you were clapping hands. Yes, he had been arrested. Even a certain friend of mine, whom I nearly beat, physically beat is not in Kanu. I nearly beat him physically. Physically, he ran away. And I know he must watch this program. I would have teared him like a lion. The day he told me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not coming back from Kuje prison, that he's going to die inside prison. This is somebody that came that come from Biafra land. It's from Imo State. You know yourself. I will not mention your name on this program because the world is watching. That Mazi Nnamdi is going to die inside. That Buhari will kill him. That this and that. That this man have caused a lot of confusion in this country. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Magu that is in position of billions of naira that he recovered from looters. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Magu that in position of 360 something or 370 something to 80 something houses all over the world that was recovered and relooted. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the one who have stolen all your fund and saved it in Swiss bank. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those thieves who are constantly taking your crude oil, who are constantly stealing all your money, dumping it in foreign banks. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu those that come to you every 4 years that it shall be vote for them? They're going to change everything. Everything will be all right. They are going to give you light. They're going to give you a good road. They're going to give you a health center. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu among those people? Fools! I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you people this question. Was he among those people, or is he among those people who come to you every 4 years to lie to you? Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the governor of Abia State? Have he ever ruled Abia State as a governor? Was it not Ojus Okano that ruled Abia State for 8 years without doing anything for Abia State? Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the government house in Umuahia? And Ariaba market were not repaired? Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there for that 8 years as Ojus Okano? Was he the person that have put you into abject poverty? Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the reason why you don't have good road in Abia State? You don't have electricity in Abia State. You don't have good roads in Abia State. You don't have good any infrastructure in Abia State. Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu theology that after Ojus Okano he took over? Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all your senators and all your House of Representatives in the upper chamber? I am asking you this question, you fools, you idiot. Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the governor of Ebonyi State? Martin Zelechi and the previous one, what they call him, I forgot his name again. Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the governor of Anambra State? Peter Obi and the Gige and the Tiaba and all of them that have made their life miserable. Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the governor of Delta State? I'm talking about Uduaga, and this one you call what is his name now? Ifeanyi. Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the governor of River State? Peter Odele Amoechi. Was he among all these people I'm mentioning their names that have come to steal from you, taking your money day and night, going abroad and build everything that they want, buying all the properties, sending their families abroad, making their family living large, using the private jet, manuding here and there, and investing every money that belongs to you that you needed to have a good education and good roads and power supply. I am asking you all fools that are fighting this man, was he among all these idiots? Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu one of the governor of River State, Cross River, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Enugu? Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu among all the senators? You see the people that are killing you. You see the people that have turned you to stupid, to idiot. You see the people that have turned your life to pauper. The people that have made you to be running away from your states. The people that made you to be running away from the country where you are called one Nigeria and going abroad. Some of you are washing gutter. Some of you are sweeping street in the street of London. Some of you are washing toilet in France. Some of you are working a mini job like nanny. Grown up men, we are working like nanny in France. Yes, I'm asking you this question because I'm very, very upset. This program is not going to 30 minutes, I stop it. But on that 30 minutes, I want to give you what is in my mind and what I want you to know about these fools that are calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see the people who have rendered their life useless. You see the people who have looted the treasury of the state. All the allocation they are taking from Abuja, they are looting it with their family. They are living big. They are buying Rolls Royce. They are buying a helicopter. They are buying private jet. They are buying shares all over the world in JP Morgans and what have you. They are purchasing buildings in Dubai, purchasing buildings in Malaysia, in Indonesia, in America, in France. Their children are schooling in the first class universities all over the world. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu among all these people? You idiots. You fools. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu among all these people who have made their oh my goodness me. I couldn't sleep last night because I was thinking the reason why these idiots are castigating and fighting this man. And they left all the people that have been causing all this problem, all this injury to them. A governor that had nothing before he became governor. Umahi is example. Dave Umahi, I know you very, very well of Ebonyi State. I know Dave Umahi very, very, very well. Before you become the governor, I knew you. I knew your financial status back then, before you become the governor. Now that you are governor, Dave Umahi, can you sincerely tell people how much you are worth? And this is the treasure of the people of Ebonyi. The treasure of Ebonyi people. You have stolen them. You brought Chinese company to Ebonyi. They were mining. They were giving you returns, paying money in foreign banks. And the idiots, fools, whom Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, are now out trying to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Those animals, those non-entities are fighting the man that is fighting for your own future. But those people who are truly your worst enemy, you are not doing anything to them. Those people who have made your mothers to be dying in the hospital because of lack of medicine, because of lack of proper treatment. You left them. They are moving around, and when they come, you say, "Hey, governor, hey," you be helping them. They are your enemies. Those people that have rendered economic destitute are your enemies. Those people that have made you to be wandering all over the world, avenging like animals, picking food from the gutter, they are your worst enemy. You have not fought them. You have not stand against them. Those people who came to sign that your brothers and your sisters should be killed in our land. You did not fight them. You did not talk about them. You did not speak against them. All you do is to be fighting a man that is fighting for all of us. Fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is tantamount fighting all Biafrans. As you are writing nonsense, speaking against him, saying any evil thing against him, you are talking to all the people that this man is representing. And I must tell you one thing this afternoon. What happened in Ghana is going to repeat, and all of you are going to see it. So if you think that you can come out and insult and insult and insult and insult and insult Kanu just to get relevance, so that people will know who you are, people will begin to comment on your box, you are digging your grave every day and night. You are digging your grave every day and night because all of you living in America, living in Europe, if you like, go and gang, prepare for those people you say you are going to kill. You are not even capable of killing an animal. You can't kill a rat, but you are fighting to kill somebody who is fighting for your own freedom. So who are you that somebody you voted for stole your money, go abroad, bank it, buy properties? Their children are not schooling here. Their children are not treating themselves here. All the family members are treated abroad. All the children, all the family members of these governors, these ministers, these senators are being treated abroad when they are sick. They go to London, they go to India, they go to France, they go to America, they go there and have a better treatment. Their children school there too. You are not fighting against these people. All the projects that are supposed to be done in your communities, the money have been stolen and banked in Switzerland. All the bad roads where your father and your mothers are passing, maybe when they went to farm, there's to be a good road where they are going to bring all the cash crops to the city and sell. All the road is destroyed by erosion. In Imo State, there are some communities that erosion have divided the road into two. In Anambra State, it's the same thing. In Enugu State, it's the same thing. that I have seen with my two naked eyes. A whole road, federal road, was divided into two. Nobody is saying anything. Nobody is fighting the people that are supposed to do all this work. All you are fighting is the man who have come to fight that everybody will have a good life. And my question to you this afternoon is this: while you are busy fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you remember that you have family down there in the zoo? You forgot that your family may not be in support of your evil fight against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but your family are going to be partakers of the evil you are doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when time comes. They are going to take from it. That is why the name Ifa Ajuna is already obliterated from the history of naming our people. Nobody can name their children Ifa Ajuna anymore. But in your own case, I don't want to mention your names on this particular short program, but I want to let you know that all the evil that you are doing is not going to live after you. It's going to live with you now. I am sounding it as a warning to all of you that used to come online every day talking about Nnamdi Kanu is this, Nnamdi Kanu is that. Can't you do something? Your father did nothing to restore Biafra. Your grandfather did nothing to restore us. Your great-grandfather did nothing. All your progenitors were cowards. All your generations were cowards. They did nothing. Now you are here. This is opportunity for you to do something. To do that which your generation did not do. I was born into a family of warrior. Yes. Nnam bu warrior. Ofonyo bu obodo jeje. Nnam Okoli. Obalomba, the greatest wrestler that ever existed in the whole Mako kingdom, was my grandfather. Those days, what they used to know great men is farming and wrestling. We are fearless before our enemies. So I am not afraid to tell you who you are and to correct those idiots who have come out, whom their father died as wretched as paupers. Your grandfathers died of hunger. They lived in mud block until they died. They lived in mud block. Now mud block until and they died. And their father is living in mud block, and you managed to escape to Europe. And you are not even thinking of what you're going to leave as a legacy for your own children. All you do is to come up every time to begin to talk up against this man. And I am telling you today that now, let me tell you people something. That you have first class certificate, doctorate degree, and what have you, does not mean that you have sense. Akonuche is what God is giving to us freely. Akonuche ka King Solomon in the Bible, Israel without going to war. Every other king before King Solomon went to war. But King Solomon used Akonuche. King Solomon was not a graduate. For all of you who used to come and post on Facebook and say in one of your the forum of idiots and say, I'm a doctor in this, I qualify in that, I'm a PhD in that, I am well learned. All which are all well learned. Let me mention this man's name as an example. Clifford Irania, did you build house in your father's house? The house where your parents lived before your mother died was your father's house. You have not laid one single block in your father's house. With your PhD, with your American passport, with all your certificates, you could not build house. That downstairs that is in your father's compound was built by your own father. You know I know your father's compound. I'm on Benna go. I don't know Nimobi. Nuguta. I know I'm on Benna again. Maybe my next program I will show you the picture of your father's house so that you know that the person that is talking to you knows what he's saying. I will show the whole world to see the compound of this idiot, this lunatic who have come out to be messing around, talking nonsense against our leader, saying all sort of nonsense. Nnamdi Kanu is this, Nnamdi Kanu is that. Those who doesn't know where they come from. But you are making yourself. You have constituted enough nuisance. You are educated, but your education is zero because you cannot build a house in your own father's land. You are a tenant in your father's land because you have not built a house in your father's land. You look at home of Nagi. I challenge you. Those that knows my father's house knows that I have built my own house. Those that know where I come from know that for your information. And you will come online and you start castigating somebody who is doing something, and you are claiming you're a PhD, you are well-learned, and you have not done something in your land, and you're a fool. You're a doctor in this, you're a doctor in that. If you like, have 115 million certificates, doctorate degree, but you have not bettered a life of a single person in your community. You're a winch. You're a wizard. You're a nobody. If you need to affiliate on the internet, talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am going to show the picture. The world is going to see it. The world is going to see where this what you call Irania came from. The world is going. I'm going to see Irania. By the time I'm done with you, you will be crying, and you will not have any. You will not have any tears left in your eyes, because in the sort of way picture Ben Nagabaya now, the whole world of Ben Nagikede, they will see your father's house. Your late father. Your father is not late, it's your mother that is late. They will see it. All of you come out and be shouting, Nnamdi Kanu is this, Nnamdi Kanu is that. But you say you know how to do it. Why are you not doing it? Why are you castigating somebody that is doing it? This is my question. It is very, very simple. Simple analogy. He is not doing it well. Now, I am coming out to do it well. You come up, you confront, and you begin to leave. The same IPOB that you Iranian says that any other organization, any other IPOB that is not of that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is leading, deputized by UCHMF4, that IPOB is fake. You said it. I am trying to see if I can pull up. If I can pull up that particular post that you made, that is the same IPOB that you are calling names now. Also, hold on, Biafrans. Hold on, let me show you. Because all the manner of I think I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. This is 28 minutes. Man, I'm coming. I may even extend it to some minutes also. Anofia. You can't do anything for yourself. You can't do anything for your community. You can't do anything for your village. Nothing. Nothing. Only if you get nothing. Only if you get all you can do is to come out and be castigating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that. Now, Biafrans, I want to show you something. I want to show you people something. Actually, can go soon, and I want you to share this video. Share it extensively. I'm going to share it so that you can see. I am going to share it so that you can see. You are going to see it right now. You are going to see it right now. Nonsense. But I'm not feeling on, not feeling on, not feeling on, not Quino. A Quino Juno, Chineke Yapochuni no Kunofu. Chineke Yapochuni no one after the other. Kununi Neha. Kununi Neha Kachineke Yapochunoko. This is it. Naya, this post was made on June 30th, 2016. Nene ya Chineke. Nene ya unu na ba. There is one and only indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu, deputized by Uchemefo. There is no faction and there is no division. Any other IPOB is fake. Then if you ever click for the Chukwuemeka Irania, type the name on Google and you will see it. Type what is name on Facebook, you will see that it's the same man, the same idiot, who is now shouting, who is now making noise, who is now saying all sorts of nonsense. Look at what he wrote. Therefore them. Then here go again. I want you to read it again. I want you to know that they are all children of Lucifer. All children of Lucifer. Nenea, look at it. It is staring at you right in your front, idiot, because I know you're going to watch this video. I know you are going to watch it. That is why I'm doing this. I have not come up with a special program on you, which I'm coming up. I am coming up, and look at it. All Irania Clifford Chukwuemeka, you people should read it. This is June 30th, 2016. That is to show you that once you are moving with somebody and you think that you and that person is together, be careful, because that is the same person that we turn around and become. Even Mali said it, that your best friend today may turn to your worst enemy tomorrow, and that is exactly what is happening. That is exactly what is happening right now. Look at the idiots. There is one and only indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and deputized by Uchemefo. There is no faction and there is no division. Any other is fake. You, the same man who have said this in 2016, is the same man who is calling IPOB a different name. This is it. And you say you're a doctor. You say you're a doctor. A doctor of what? Wait, maybe I may use this opportunity to dig up your father's compound. Wait, I'm coming there. Let me see if I can see where that useless picture of your father's compound is located. So that when you come online and be bragging, I am doctor, I am this, I have PhD in this, I have PhD in that, I control this, I control that, people will look at you as a stupid man. They will see you as an idiot. If you live, because of the if you are who you claim you are and you have all the things you claim you have, and you are all this, you should be living in a very beautiful environment in your father's house. When your mother died, you would have come. Okay, now. Give me the battle. A coward who couldn't even attend his own mother's burial. Talking nonsense. All of you who need that. Go to Nnamdi Kanu's father's house in the palace of Eze Kanu. He is the king of the whole community, not autonomous community. For your information, he is a king of the whole community as a whole. The whole Afaruku Bekuni Buruburu, Papia Beze. I'm talking to you right now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the king of that community. For your information. For those who doesn't know. All of you who doesn't know, you all should know it today. That this man who is shouting, lamenting, saying he is this, he is that, saying all sort of nonsense, doesn't have a house of his own in his father's house in Uguta. He doesn't. Omelia, doctor of gossip, according to Mwachineke, Akachineke. He's a doctor of gossip. I am looking for the picture. Let me look for it and bring it out so that here. I wanted to make this program 30 minutes, but as you people can see, I'm very, very upset now, because when I remember all the nonsense this idiot have spoken against our leader, I get Clifford now, people to come down now. If I take one of the Mupo, one of the police, don't do yourself. They're looking for you. And you know, you know, I'm looking for the picture. Can go see this idiot? You know, so now you have Clifford, you are saying you have a doctor. I'm a doctor. I am this. I am that. I am going to show you people. I just pray I see it where I saved it. I pray that I can see that picture. Kunofo, doctor, you've been living in America for over 15 years. You're a doctor of 250 PhD certificate holder. But you don't have a single house of your own in your father's house. You know that who know? Clifford Irania, I challenge you to post the picture of your house in your village if it's different from what I'm about to show the world now. I know if you're I chop on me from the SB welcome this afternoon. I'm looking for the picture and I'm going to see it. I got my full body. It may take me time, and that is why I'm about to exceed the time that I'm using. I'm going to show the world that you, Irania, you are a user. And very soon I will publish all the names of the people that are on your killing list. All the people that come up with Clifford Irania Biafra when you were COC, now they in Biafra land. The Biafra, I will publish it, and the world will see it. Very soon I'm going to publish it. Very, very soon. Maybe all these animals, all these flavor that are quoting you, maybe their father's name are monk. Clifford Irania is a military man. If he have opportunity of handling a gun, Clifford Irania would be worse than Hitler. Maybe you people doesn't know him. I'm coming, telling you, just a little patience. Actually, I wanted to bring up this picture on my next program, but something asked me to do it now. I prepared for him. Idiot. Nnamdi Kanu is a problem. You don't know that when you are pointing one of your finger on Nnamdi Kanu, that three are pointing against you, and one is bearing witness. Wait, so on the country of good. Actually, go show the picture of Clifford Irania Bennia. I want to show it to you guys, that you guys may know that the next time anybody that come out and tell you that it's a PhD holder, ask that person, show me your father's house. Ask that person, show me your father's house. Anybody who come to tell you, I am this, I am that, I have this certificate, I have that certificate, ask the person, please, can you kindly show me your father's house? If you can't show me your father's house, then don't talk. And the one you people are calling a Chukuka, I'm bringing up your father's house also. I got everything now. Go see one of them nagi. Go see how much nagi. Chukwuka, I'm talking to you. Wanine ga fumota hannaga na kabuka ba hannaga na anya. Seta ko de ga bon ila no so ko do be ko so wanine. Chineke kpokwa unu ni n'oko. Anu ya nnu Chineke kporo oku nwura ahụ. Ụmụ ezi, ụmụ ekwensu. Ipụta ineko. N'ibu nka. Doctor without achievement in his father's land. Is that a doctor? I don't have a doctorate degree. But at least I built a house in my father's compound. At least I have a home. At least I have a prestige to protect. Yes, of course. My children will be proud that this is the house their father built. How old are you, Clifford? I heard you say you was born it's not 1965. It's not 1980. How old are you? You have not built a house in your father's house. Where your father is living here, the is no. I'm not going to Chineke na ya boy ezinụlọ nye n'inu ọkụ. Ezinụlọ go ya kpọkụ ndị kwetara n'ihe na-eme. Ndị kene kwetara n'ime Chineke ya akpọ ndị nka ọkụ. Ezibida. It's taking me time to bring this picture. I want to bring it out. I really want to do it. I truly want to bring it out. Can go see uno idiota. Say na afia Clifford Irania. achọrọ m ka m gosi ụmụ ụwa ka unu fụ na onye ya nwere ụlọ ọ rụtara ụlọ be nne ya. Clifford ihe ya rụtara ụlọ be nne ya, be nne ya ka obi, ụlọ nne ya rụtara ka obi. Ọ pụtara n'etu ọnụ ụlọ anakwa ụlọ ana mkpọkọrọ ụlọ ana nwa m egosi unu kịta unu fụ mgbe nne ya nwụrụ, ọ nata nwụrụ. Your mother died as a coward as you are. You couldn't come to bury your mother. Your problem is Nnamdi Kanu. You left the governors, you left the ministers, left all these people who are fighting against our freedom. None of them is your problem. Then it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is your problem. Anytime you mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that name you mention will kill you. Come on, also the God of thunder and lightning will destroy all of you from A to Z. Kunura. And my be Clifford Irania. This one I want to be Clifford Irania. I'm looking for it. Because the name of Ndedi is either a water nagebu. Don't worry now. Don't worry. You have met your water low, Clifford. You have met your water low. This is your last bus stop. And my dear. Biafra, I try to this program carry 30 minutes, but as it is nice for 30 minutes because of the topic that I have embarked on right now. And my dear, open for this picture from the sources I share now. That means I will have to look for it in another source, then bring it up on the next program. But I will try first because I'm not a man that back off easily on any mission that I embark on. Clifford Irania is using around Chukwu Ajoka, Chineke gị kpọrọ gị ọkụ. Ana m abịa ka ngosi unu nwunye ya ka unu fụ doctor, degree holder, certificate holder. Amofia. Ana m abịa. I just wish that where I save it is where I'm looking for it right now. Hi, Chineke Africa. I remember I saved this picture somewhere in this on this phone. Unu ga-afụ na be Clifford Ichukwu anya wepụ over 15 years go be abroad or more safe. Up to na-etu ọnụ na-afụri ọnụ. Nnamdi Kanu ka gị n'ihe niile. Nnamdi Kanu ka gị n'ihe niile eji aka mmadụ. Everything mmadụ ji aka mmadụ ibi ya, Nnamdi Kanu ka gị. Ibebe nne ya ifugodu na elu be nne ya. Ibebe nne ifugodu na obi ọgaranya ka ọ bụ, na nwa eze ka ọ bụ. Ibegodi be nne ya ifugodi na unu enu bugodi. Unu enu abụrụkwa achievement o, but unu enu bụ na-enweghị gada arụ unu enu. So in other words, all achievement ka ọkwa. Abịa na amamihe nwanne oriri na amamihe. Because if say mo isu onye enu na bụ no achievement. Yes, it is among it, but it's not number one. And all those things that makes that we need, that makes you who you are. Nnamdi Kanu nwere nwekalicha gị. Why I'm talking to you guys, I'm looking for it. I am looking for it. I must see it. I must see it. Come, we'll take more time on this program. Because such a wafu when you know Clifford Irania, able sipta. Ezi Narota Benia, if you been a tenant to your father's house, you know what Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu really na mmadụ rie gị na mmụọ n'ụdị ọbụla nwere ebe o si nara gị na ya na-abụ ina sabotu adịka gị ị na-akọ gị na-afụkọfegeri ịkọrọgbada ndị mara na-ekekwana gị ntị a sị na ọ na-eme ọdịka onye kpọba afịa ọdịka ọ dị ya pụtagolu ifugonu m ndị gị na ha na-emekọ n'ife na onye afọ ya bụ onye nke idiot afọ ya bụgoro n'akwụkwọ afọ ya afọ ga-abụgo n'akwụkwọ nke si na afọ ya bụ osinye ya bụ ijeri Chukwuka ofu egbu na ndị na-agbakwuru ịgbakwa ozi ndị daughters of Jezebel ịgbakwa ozi daughters of Jezebel nke ikpeazụ a onye na-agbakwuziri bụ nke si n'afọ ebe ijere ị na-akọ ikorosi na I'm coming for you, don't worry. I will publish the names of ndị Chukwuemeka iru anya mgbe ọ bụ COC ndị o depụtara afọ ha na-aga-egbu na Biafra land mmadụ bukọrọ ibu o nwere ike afọ Chukwu o nwere ike afọ nna gị ma afọ onye ma anọrọ dị ya a ga-publish ya oche na mmadụ onye ha abụọ na-emeka ife You are making, the more you are talking, I told you before that once you come out again and speak any nonsense, I will expose you more. The more you are talking, the more you are endangering your life. The more you are endangering your life to Biafrans worldwide. Because those people who you think that will save you, when by the time they see, and when I will publish this name, I will give you 100% assurance that the name I'm publishing is from him. I will show you proof. Just relax. Biafra Biazie, content is for election, we Brazil minister, prime minister. Yeah, but and mother will go to new men PUC. National Kanu is wicked, Nnamdi Kanu is callous. But the main person who is wicked, these idiots. Each one the wicked, every wicked is a potowa. One day, Onyana Clifford Irani. You got one in area here now. Oh God, have I saved this picture? It's not on this particular phone. It's not on this particular phone. God, why I need to get hold of this picture. It's not lost. They different from me too, but all them save here. I'm on a Google Drive can save here or two, but I will bring it out. Definitely, I will bring it out. So if Clifford Iranian, if I go one chance, if I one chance now, Manimaro. Oh, they came out one chance. Because I don't know give mama and the money and the jittery of Jittery. Makanim Nanam Bama for Beacon. But where to Chuku Beacon for information, Makanochu Kalifenine, and there's nothing you can compare with Chuku. So, only Nebun de Hapu Governor, Hapu Minister, Hapu de niile ego ndị men obodo na-enwere ọkụ a na-enye kọntraktị n'obodo amanlụ ya ekwesị lụọ ụzọ adrọpụ ego federal gọọmenti adrọpụ ego amanlụ ya ewere ya je na-ego property n'obodo oyibo. You are not fighting them, you are not saying anything against them. The person you are fighting is the man who is fighting for you to have all those things that you have been deprived of. That is the man you are fighting. But I will keep using this somebody as an example to show you what stupidity means. So, uno, be onye si uno niabo professor of the house is what I'm looking for. Go to Kenonia. I got this surprise. Look at this guy with a picture. Okay, go see Marabeni. Ta Zuzuru Poeba. Zuzuru Poeba. Mbenege Ikanatano, Ibataro. Iboso. Oh, you money never gonna go give it. Say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a coward. Iran. But your mother died and you couldn't come. Your mother died. You didn't go. If I look for this in this my second picture, second phone, and I didn't see it, then it must be inside my diskette, and I have to look for it. And people say, Biafra. No idiota. I didn't prepare. I'm sorry for this. I didn't prepare to show his house. Not his house, his father's house. Because I didn't prepare to show it. That is why I'm looking for it like this. If I had prepared, I would have gotten it, keep it on the ground, then come online and show it to you. It's because of the anger in me. I need to show it once and for all. Then other things that will be coming up about him will be coming in sequentially, one after the other. Kono Malo. Now, that person that respect that he is claiming to have, that you guys are giving to him, he doesn't deserve it. Your daughter, your 4 children, 2 is a graduate. What? Very pompous human being. Who ask you if your children are graduate or not? Who ask you if your children are doing their masters or not? Who master degree? Who doctorate degree help? Who doctorate degree help? Come na joking. You will doctorate degree. You will block a consultant to this, a consultant to that. You are managing this, but you don't have a house in your father's compound. That is what I want to show people, that no depend Una na dibe nna gị bụ ụlọ nna gị ka ọ bụ nna achọ. Oh God. You can not chop. I'm looking for it. I wish I would see it so that I will show it on this program. But if I did not see it, Biafrans, you guys should pardon me that on my next program, come about Clifford Iranyo, go see him about him. Because Ochena money will be big. He put the Akofo Nnamdi Kanu second and the Kayas Rock. It happened in all, happened in the marriage, Ija Taf Nobudo, happened the marriage, Hapo Budogi, Baraga, Joe Budos, General, for over 15 years, Bireba. Happened all those people need now causing a culture somebody, and the way you feel them, you're not doing anything to help the situation. You are not. You are not doing anything to help the situation. The only thing you are doing, you know how to do, is to insult Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to talk ill of him, to lie, come online and lie, keep lying from your both side of your mouth. Idiot. So I am looking for this house. I am still in search. Look at, I'm searching for it on my phone. I am out for you, Urania. If you're watching this program, your name is among the list of people that are supposed to be killed in Biafra land, which Urania dropped. Urania drafted your name among the people like Sozo. Let me remind you, because I said it before. Maybe you have not watched this program. I am repeating it again now for you to watch it, for you to know. For you to know. So, I forget the name Urania de Nage. So, you know, a program, you know, what Urania Snage. And I have proof to that. I have proof. Iranian managing proof now. I have proof. Why can't I see this thing? Why can't I see this thing? Why can't I see it? What is happening that I cannot see? This picture. If I can't find this picture, then I have to come up again to get the picture sent to you guys, to the whole world to see. Go no phone of any doctor my food. Doctor my food, Irania, doctor my food. So unu niile bụ ndị chọrọ Nnamdi Kanu bụ ndị niile chọrọ ya ọnwụ, unu niile ga-anwụ. Ka unu niile ha bụ ndị na-agba izu ọjọọ nye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Izu ọjọọ niile ahụ na-agba nkata ahụ unu na-akpa ga-ekpugide unu. Ka unu niile ha bụ ndị na-emechi fon ụtụtụ, unu eje na be ya na-akpọ Nnamdi Kanu n'ọnụ. Aka nsị unu niile ga-ajụ n'ọnụ. Ka unu niile ha bụ ndị na-egwu onunu, na-egwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu onunu na ọya daba n'ime ya. Unu niile ga-adabute n'ime onunu n'ofu n'ofu. Ka unu niile ha bụ ndị unu na-eje na be dibịa, ọ bụ na be prọfet, ọ bụ na be pastọ ka unu na-eje, nke ọ bụla unu na-eje wee na-akpọ isu imegide Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwu okike abịa ma ọ ga-asụ niile akwụ, maka Nnamdi Kanu abụrụ ordinary human being. For your information, I want to bring it to your notice today that the man you are fighting is not an ordinary man like you. You nwere ike inweta Nnamdi Kanu si na ị ga-egbu ya, ị pụghị ime ya. Mgbe ọ bụ na nna ya ukwu nwụrụ, mana ọ nwụrụ ọnwụchi ya. Ka unu niile ra, ka m na-agwakwa unu okwu, aka m na-achọkwa picha ire anya, picha ọnwụ na nna ire anya. The house built by his father is what I'm looking for. And when I show it, I want him to come and debunk it. Let him come live on there and debunk it. One day, Clifford, and Emma. Why you are claiming that you have information? They can know that you also know it. Blah blah. All secret you need natural. You can some of them they go there why. It will get the time that you Irania, even in America where you are, you'll be afraid to come outside because all the people in the Rafa they will come after you. They will come after you. That is how the world is. The hunter will soon become hunted. Yes. Then I is now you so it's up to you. It's not my business. Ogu about culture to better work. Man, achọrọ m ịma. I don't give a talks. I don't want to know. As long as ihe na-eme bụ eziokwu ka m na-ekwu, as long as ihe na-eme bụ ka ihe anyị na-eme nweke dị na-aga aga, biko ụmụnne m achọọna m destin ebe kwesịrị echi ya. O nwere ike ọ dị ebe m na-achị asa due to I'm in a hurry. O nwere ike m ama mfụrụ ya kịta. But after the program, I will, you know, calm down quietly and look for that picture, and I will upload it on my next program and show to the whole world that Irania that is fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is mentioning his name, that is calling him names, that is claiming to be doctor of this, doctor of that, don't have a single house in his fatherland. He doesn't. The house he's living is his own father's house with all his doctorate degree certificate. He doesn't have a house. So Irania, I challenge you to go and build a house in Uguta, around Ndonyomobi. I challenge you to go and build a house in your fatherland with all the claims. You pay your lawyer $20,000. You pay a lawyer $100,000. You pay a lawyer $1 million to fight a case for you. But you don't have a house where you live in your father's compound. I know if you're around. I know if you're around. I know if you're around. This program must not pass 1 hour. I will have to end the program. 1 hour, then I will go back and look for this picture. And it doesn't even matter. I may even come up again to show it, to prove to you people that I don't lie. You have not going to do I know if is bidder. Clifford, you are MVI, that is who you are. Clifford MVI. Oh, you Urania MVI. Enemy of progress. I hear you. A man who have not mowed a block in his father's house, in his father's compound, is coming out to talk to a king, to a king, because of na what is here. I have looked for it on my 2 phones. I have 2 phones here. I have looked for these pictures. I couldn't see it on this picture. I'm going to go into my archive. Yes. I'm going into my archive to make sure that I get this picture. And when I get it, I'm going to circulate it. I'm going to show it to the world. So whenever he wants to come online to boast that he is this, he is that, you people will tell him to go and sit down. First. I am beating my chest and telling you that I have built my own in my own father's house, in my own village. Clifford, you're going to go to the first with your certificate, with your doctorate degree, with your everything you have. So to sum everything up, because I said I am not going to spend more than 30 minutes now, I am going to 1 hour. All of you that are fighting against this man, you know that you are fighting against Biafrans. That is 1. Number 2, know that you have written your name in the book of death. Because if man spare you, the land will not spare you. The cost of the land will not spare you. All of you from A to Z. Because this man is fighting for the future of all our future generations. This man is fighting for all of us. So as we are fighting him, you are fighting all of us. There are people that have died in this struggle. There are people that were massacred in Mpo. There are people that were massacred in Headbridge. There are people that were massacred in Aba, in Enugu, in Asaba, in Gocha, in Ebonyi State, in Mbiama, in Bayelsa, in Cross River, in Akwa Ibom. People have been massacred even in Owerri, all over Biafra land. These people died because they believed that they need to have their own nation, and they were killed. And you are there fighting the man that is fighting to make sure that the reason why these people died is restored. Then what makes you think that you're going to leave? You are not going to leave. It's not a threat. But so, dear friends, I want to end this program by saying thank you to all of you that have watched and those that have shared this program. My next program on the Irania, I'm going to show picture of his father's house, where he is living, because he's a tenant inside his father's house. So that is what I want to do. So thank you so much for watching this program. The Chukwu Karima bless each and every one of you. I salute you. I remain your brother. The Chukwu became. I promise you, I'm going to show it. It's a promise. Thank you.